Name?
Jules Stein of London.
Passport?
It's there.
Born Richmond, 5th of the 10th, 42, salesman. British ambassador informed?
Yes, sir.
Poison identified?
The police doctor says arsenic, but the lab are running a check.
Almonds. Quite distinct. Offer a Dutchman brandy smelling of almonds, he'd refuse it. For an Englishman, apparently, anything with alcohol may be drunk. When do you arrive?
3 days ago, 1600 hours.
Alone?
Well, there are two entrances to the hotel. One through the hall with a porter, the other through the kitchen. Now, the staff are sure he arrived alone, but as you see, he had a visitor.
So all this jewelry belongs to him? No assay marks on these rings.
Well, sir, maybe they're not gold or silver.
This is gold. Cabochon opal. Very valuable, I'd say. Get these over to Houseman's. Ask for an opinion and an appraisal.
Yes, sir.
And no hold-ups on the autopsy. I want the results. Urgent.
Sir.
Police. And you are, sir?
My name is Peter Lay, the proprietor.
Somewhere we can talk?
If this is convenient. Excuse me.
Of course, your name is familiar to us. Some of my colleagues know you even more intimately.
That was all in the past. I read in the Volkskrant yesterday that a citizen's rights are to be expanded so that a man's past may not be held perpetually on police record.
All freedoms have their limitations. That's not always understood by politicians.
May I offer you some of our cuisine, a drink?
Just the answers to a few questions. Do you know that man? Englishman? Died of poisoning in an hotel not 500 meters from here.
Sir?
Mr. Jules Stein. Seen leaving the Royal Hotel, Dam Square, 7:30 last night.
Yes.
As proprietor, you're on duty here every night?
I'm here every night, all night.
So why didn't you see that man?
I did not see that man because he was not here last night.
He ate you.
This is ridiculous.
The contents of the Englishman's stomach have been analysed.
There are other Indonesian restaurants in Amsterdam.
Not specializing in Nazi food. He left the hotel on foot in the pouring rain. I think he took his Indonesian dinner as near as possible, don't you?
The man did not dine here.
We'll be back.
3 of the stones are intaglio of the most unbelievable quality. Definitely Roman 1st century. Please. The only rings I've seen of comparable quality and in such fine condition turned up as part of a Roman hoard discovered in Poitiers, France in 1940.
What are these?
All the set stones are cabochon. Emeralds, Indian rubies, etc. 2 of them 5-facet faces.
These antique settings, by how much do they enhance the value?
In this condition? Oh, by a factor of, say, 50 times. If these were part of a Roman hoard that's been discovered, we are perhaps talking of millions?
Coroner's worked out the arsenic dose. It was huge. The Englishman only had to take 1 sip of that brandy, and he would have been dead in seconds.
Right.
You're under arrest for the murder of Jules Stein last night.
This is insane. I have 100 witnesses to tell you I was in the restaurant all night. When I closed the restaurant, I immediately went upstairs. There are a dozen witnesses that I played checkers till 5 in the morning.
Nonetheless, you're coming with us. Come on.
Come on, sir.
My lawyer will find those witnesses.
And you will be made to look a complete, perfect fool. It is illegal to take my fingerprints without charging me. A phone. I'm allowed a phone call. You can't stop me calling my lawyer. You will not put me in a cell. My lawyer.
Get his prints and the ones on the brandy glasses processed.
Yes, but what about his lawyer, sir? I mean, it is his legal right.
In 10 minutes, go in there, say, as it's Friday lunchtime, we can't get the magistrate. But we must have a warrant first to search his restaurant. So pending that, we're keeping him in the cell over the weekend.
Sir, what about his lawyer?
Yeah, tell him he's out of town. Just bring me the reservations book, please. And another year never.
Fingerprints. The dead Englishman's on one, but a different set of fingerprints on the other brandy glass.
Thanks. Well, just to save the usual 4-hour search at the lab, take this with you. Check these prints first against last night's bookings. Okay? Prost.
Sir, this man is being illegally detained in his cell. He's been howling and screaming the place down. He's in a terrible state.
Obstal, if you check a bit of his record, you'll find in 1972, he was sentenced to 5 years in jail for assault. He couldn't stand the prison confinement. After only a few weeks, he had to be transferred to the Ansel Asylum. Complete breakdown. So, I ordered a nice weekend for him in this cell, and now I'm going to make him another offer. You want out of here?
Yes.
You can leave here just as soon as you tell me the name of the man who murdered the Englishman.
Jan Koningsberger.
Yes, I've heard of that one. Take him out. You can let him ring his lawyer now, then place him in custody in the Ansel Asylum.
What's the charge?
Conspiracy to murder. Well, now that Opitole is our customer, I think it's only fair, and a reparation for all my illegal acts, that we should become his. Anyway, the smell of this cuisine is irresistible.